Hey guys, my name is Lana. I'm a motorcycle instructor and I work at Learn to Ride 2 in Brooklyn, New York. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to obtain your motorcycle license in the state of New York. It's quite easy compared to other countries, I have to tell you that. And the process is pretty easy and straightforward. A lot of people lack this information, so I'm here today to provide this information finally. And so when somebody calls me and asks me, or I would like to get my motorcycle license, my first question for them is, can you tell me about your experience? So after I understand about your experience, it's easier for me to walk you through the process. So we're going to run two different scenarios. So the first scenario, if you have experience, you know how to ride, and you just want to get your motorcycle license. So when you call me, I ask you, okay, do you have a motorcycle permit? Okay, yes or no. Then, if you don't have a motorcycle permit, do you have a driver license for the car? Yes or no. If you don't have a driver license for the car, then you would have to take 5-hour pre-licensing course, which is a requirement by the DMV. It's a lecture you have to take, and it's about $40 to $60 for the lecture. After you pass the lecture, then if you have a motorcycle permit, you could take the road test. So again, if you're experienced and the documents that you need is motorcycle permit, either driver license or pre-licensing course, 5-hour lecture. Two things. So let's say now you have your motorcycle permit and your driver license or motorcycle permit and the pre-licensing course. What's next? So next is to book your road test appointment. We do it for you. All we need is your motorcycle permit picture and your email address to confirm your appointment. We provide motorcycle rental, chase car, and 30 minutes practice session, as well as motorcycle gear. So we provide motorcycle helmet and gloves as well. So before the test, so let's say we schedule the test for you. We meet 30 minutes before the test at a nearby location close into the testing site, and we prep you for the road test. So we practice, you warm up, you get used to the bike, we do the mock test before the test so you know what to expect, and we run you through the detailed instructions, what to do and what not to do, because all of us, we have some bad habits. I'm going to tell you a small secret. 99% of the inspectors who take the test with you, they don't know how to ride. So it's very interesting and it doesn't make any sense, I know, but they're very particular, they go by the book, and they expect you to do some things in very particular manner. So I know what they want, that's why I'm here to help you, and I want to make sure that you pass. So you have to listen to me even though you know how to ride. It's fine, I'm not changing the way how you ride, I just want you to pass the road test. So let me walk you through the actual road test. The actual road test is pretty easy and it takes only 10 minutes. That's it. So it consists of two parts. So the first part is riding in the street through some stop signs back to back. Then we're going to pull you over, and at that location where we pull you over, you have to complete second part, which is circles and figure eights. So 3 circles to the right, 3 circles to the left, and 3 figure eights without stopping. The only time you are allowed to stop is if there's some sort of a hazard. If there's a car coming, or if there's a pedestrian or a bicycle, you have to pull over to the side, yield to the car or to the pedestrian, and then continue where you left on. You can't put your feet down for any other reason. If you lose the balance, that's going to be an automatic fail. After you complete circles and figure eights, we just basically have to go back to where you started. That's it. The end of the road test. Pretty easy. So the second most common question that I get is, what is the passing rate? So the passing rate is 99% if you take the test with me. I put a lot of effort for you to pass, and I put my whole heart into this because I care about my reputation, and for me it's more important. Some schools would want you to fail because they want you to come back and pay some more money. I actually care too much about my reputation, so I want people to pass from a first try. The 1% of people that sometimes do fail it's either due to being too stressed and nervous or due to the human factor. Only two things that I unfortunately can't control, but I do help. I try to help as much as I can, but at the end of the day, you have to understand it is the test. People get nervous, it's very natural. I try to distract you and I try to make you feel at ease, but you also have to help yourself. And same thing goes with the human factor of the inspector. So sometimes inspectors can have a bad day, or they can be in a bad mood, or somebody pissed them off. That's where I come in. I'm the driver and they are my passengers, and we are following you. And you in the front, and you're riding in the front of us. And I try to make a conversation with the inspectors. I try to distract them. If they have a bad mood, I'm going to change their mood. I'm going to try to entertain them, try to make sure we have a good conversation. And so you worry about your stuff and don't be stressed about inspector not having, a good time. I am gonna try to make, sure I charm them. I use all of my entertaining skills to make sure they're in a better mood by the end of the road test. So at the end of the road test, I'll be able to tell you if you pass or fail, even though DMV has changed their rules. And now the rule is that the DMV inspector is not allowed to tell a student if he passed or fail, because in the past they had really bad situations when people get violent and would harass an inspector and would disagree with the results. So I really don't blame them. But I'll be able to tell you, and obviously it's going to be a pass. But the official result is usually posted online after 6 o'clock. So they usually give you a little card where they have the website. We have to go to the website and put your ID and your date of birth, and you'll be able to tell if you pass or fail officially. And you take a screenshot of that, and in the details, they'll tell you, okay, this is your temporary license for 60 days, so you have to make an appointment with DMV and go and exchange your license to the Class DM. And for those who don't have any experience, no worries, I'm here for you. I will teach you how to ride from zero experience, and I will prep you for the road test. So my beginner lesson is 2 hours long. It's a very comprehensive lesson plan, and it's one-on-one. And I will teach you the drills and exercises that will help you build the muscle memory. And at the end of the lesson, I will prep you for the road test. So all I need is for you to call and tell me about yourself, tell me about your experience, if you have any, maybe bicycle experience, maybe driving a stick shift car, or maybe automatic motorcycles or scooters. Any experience or any background helps, but it's not required. And so I'm here for you if you guys have any questions. So let me summarize everything. All you need for the road test is motorcycle permit and a driver license, or motorcycle permit and a pre-licensing course, which is usually $40 to $60. That depends on the school. Everything else I provide. I provide my instructor's license. I provide a motorcycle rental, which is usually a small cc bike, easy to maneuver. Then I provide a chase car, and I provide 30 minutes practice session before the test, as well as motorcycle gear. So I provide a motorcycle helmet balaclava, and the gloves. And so we meet 30 minutes before the test, so you could practice and get used to the bike. And then we take the test, and the test consists of 2 parts, riding on the street, and then the maneuvers. 3 circles to the right, 3 circles to the left, and 3 figure eights without stopping. And that's it. And then you basically have to go to DMV and exchange your license to the Class DM or M. Thank you guys for watching this video today. I hope I answered most of the questions you guys had, or I hope you got the information you were looking for. If you still have some questions, don't hesitate to comment here, or you could call us at any time, any business time, at 917-294-4984. I'm going to attach the website here so you could check it out as well. And my name is Lana again. I work at Learn to Ride 2. I hope to see you guys as a customers and guide you through the process. And I hope I can help you obtain your motorcycle license someday. And I'll see you guys in the next video.